Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 14th of June 2023. So I've come across a couple of weird items of news recently. First of all, you may have heard about this official inquiry going on currently. I think it's just started, about the government's reaction to the Lurgi and everything that was done. So do you think that is going to be impartial? You're probably thinking, no, I don't think so. And a couple of things I've heard about it is, first of all, anyone attending the inquiry has to have a lateral flow, first of all, and if they test positive, to stay away. And then secondly, they're going to be having those available, although I don't think it's mandatory to wear them. And also they're going to have the old hand sanitizing stations dotted all over the place. So that's one thing to bear in mind. And the other is, apparently some of the people who will be going along to this inquiry and involved with it are members of SAGE. Now, if you don't know who SAGE are, you probably do if you're in the UK at least, but they're this advisory body who were mainly consisting of behavioural psychologists, actually, when it should have been consisting of virologists and people like that. But they were advising the government on how to, well, basically brainwash the people, coming out with the appropriate messaging to ensure compliance. And some of these people, I think the figure I saw was actually no less than 17 of them are going to be involved with this inquiry. So given those two things, how impartial do you think this inquiry is going to be? Is it going to be totally impartial, or do you think the verdict's going to be heavily weighted in favour of the government? Now, I know where my money's probably going to go. And at the very least, it's just going to be a whitewash. They couldn't have done anything else really, or whatever. So, what a total scam. Especially the thing about having SAGE members involved with it. And honestly, they're the guilty ones, or among the guilty ones. It's a bit like having some criminal in the court and having all of his mates, etc., and even some of the people who were involved in the crime on the jury, isn't it? You couldn't make this stuff up. But if you thought that was bizarre, another story I've heard is even more bizarre. Now, I've only seen this from one source, so it's not 100% verified, but apparently that organisation we all know and love, not the WHO. Well, this bit of news I've heard is they've just appointed North Korea into a position, either a top position or certainly an influential position. So, and honestly, when you couple that fact with this treaty they're trying to get in, where in times of any kind of so-called emergency, they're going to basically hand over British sovereignty to the WHO, and you couple that with this North Korea thing, well, you couldn't make it up, could you? I've got a good idea. Why don't we just bypass the middleman, the WHO, and just go straight to North Korea and say to them, oh, British sovereignty, we'll hand that over to you. So consider the UK as part of North Korea now. We're going to hand over all the reins of power to you. And, it's just insane, isn't it? Just when you thought the world couldn't get any more insane, you hear this kind of news. So tell me what you think about that. I'm not expecting any favourable comments about North Korea joining the WHO. at least not from anyone sane, but leave them in the comment section below anyway. And yeah, I'll leave you with that one for now. Tim from Fair Play Now. Thanks for watching.